I came home early that Friday, expecting nothing more dramatic than reheated leftovers and a quiet evening. Instead, I found my front door cracked open. At first, I thought I'd forgotten to lock it. Then I heard drawers slamming upstairs. Every instinct told me to step back outside and call the police. But I quietly dialed 911 while standing in my own hallway. The dispatcher asked me to stay on the line. As I crept toward the staircase, a familiar voice echoed from my bedroom. It was Karen, our HOA president. She stormed down the stairs holding a stack of papers and one of my framed photos. "This house is in violation of community standards," she snapped as if she owned the place. She claimed she had the right to enter because I'd ignored her warning letters about my backyard shed. I was stunned. "You broke into my home over a shed?" She puffed up with confidence. "The HOA protects property values. If homeowners won't comply, we intervene." That was when the police arrived. 2 officers stepped in, taking in the scene, my open drawers, Karen standing in my living room like she was conducting an inspection. Her tone instantly shifted from commanding to sugary sweet. She insisted it was all a misunderstanding and that she was helping the community. The officers turned to me for a statement. I calmly explained that I'd never given her permission to enter. Trespassing and breaking and entering are taken seriously anywhere, but especially in our district. Karen laughed nervously. "This is ridiculous. I run this neighborhood." I finally handed one of the officers my ID. His eyebrows rose slightly as he read it. He glanced at his partner, then back at Karen. "Ma'am," he said evenly, "you've unlawfully entered the residence of a federal judge." The color drained from her face. The confidence that fueled months of petty HOA threats evaporated in seconds. She tried to backtrack, mumbling about paperwork and misunderstandings. But the damage was done. The officers escorted her outside as she protested weakly, her voice fading down the driveway. The following weeks were quiet. The HOA board issued a formal apology and Karen resigned. My shed remained exactly where it was. But the real change was subtler. The neighborhood felt lighter, as if everyone could finally breathe, all because one person learned the hard way that authority has limits, and some doors should never be opened without permission.